everyone. Hi, Miss Ruby. She's the first one in there. I'm going to get these opened so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I used that on my... Yeah, because I had to call Miss April back because I got the video done. And I said, okay, is there a certain time that I should set this video for, the premiere? She gave me... I said, I know the date, but is there a time that I should set it for? Am I supposed to look and see what time everybody else set it? Well, she said, are you going to do it live? No, I'm not doing it live. You're lucky you're lucky I could do a 33-minute video. and a lot of it, I didn't show half the stuff. I mean, I showed what I was doing, but I didn't show them the whole process because it would have been way too long if I'd have done that. And I told her that. I said, I did not show the whole process. I showed them what I was going to do and how it turned out after I did it. You know?
I can't wait to see it.
I prepared them for what I was going to do. Yeah, I sent Jeannie a picture today and she goes, I thought you said you was doing a heart. What do you mean? I said, I did do it. She said, it don't look like a heart to me. It looks square. Here, let me send you the other picture because I wasn't paying attention to my camera. So I took too big of a picture and I really had to cut it down to get it to work.
Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, Mr. David. Hi, Miss
Cindy.
Wanda.
Hi, Mr. David. Hi, Miss Wanda. See what you made me buy, Miss Wanda? You stupid JDiction glitter UV and the regular UV.
Hope you're feeling better, Miss Wanda.
I hope so. She sounded a little better today in her video. I watched it. I just haven't. I like the way her tray turned out, though. It turned out really cute. Okay, last one to open. I hope this light's okay. I mean,
why don't you zoom in on you? That way people can see you. Nobody needs to see me.
All righty.
Good. Glad to hear you're feeling better, Miss Wanda.
I'm glad you're feeling much better, Miss Wanda. I've been sending your prayers your way because I know that you were feeling bad. And I know what it's like to have that COVID and have a hard time thinking you're going to get rid of it in a week and it doesn't go away that quickly. Okay. Now I got to get an alcohol wipe because my hands are all sticky. I don't want to put gloves on my hands with them sticky. Uh-oh. No, there's still an alcohol wipe in there. Well, the last one. So I get another pack. Thanks to Miss Jeannie and Mr. Allen. Yeah, I sent Mr. Allen a text tonight and I said, okay, Mr. Allen, here's what I need before you come down the next time. He said, what? I said, I need some more garlic and herb bacon. I need some more maple flavored sausage. And I need some more maple flavored Canadian bacon.
Maple flavored Canadian bacon. Ooh, I could use some of that. That sounds awesome.
It is. I cooked it and they came home and they're like, what is that smell? I said, it's maple flavored Canadian bacon and it's all mine. So don't ask. I'll let you have a taste, but that's all you're getting. Okay. So I took this little printer that I have. I can't even get it over here really to show you. This little printer I got off a TikTok shop. Now, it prints stickers. And so I downloaded some pictures of Elvis to my phone and printed them from my phone. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to color these little guitars and do them. There is, see, I did stick some stickers in there already. I'll probably have to pull them out and put some UV in there first. And then the rest of them have like the rock sign and just rock and a little sun. Ooh, and it looks like a little star. Yeah, and the rest are just
Is there a
pics.
dragon in one of them?
No, but there
Oh.
should be. There should be.
Well, I say it almost looked like there was a dragon in one.
No. No, I don't think so. Nope, these are all the hand signs. Says just rock, couple suns, and a star. Yeah, should be. Should be some dragons in there. You know what? I do have my. Except for right now, I don't know where I put them. Miss Stacy sent them to me, but I don't know where I put them. She sent me the dragon inlays.
Oh, cool.
I don't know where I put them. All right. So, those are going to have to be. I mean, I may be able to back them in something else, but I think I'm going to have to start out clear in order to put the pictures in there. And I did print, I mean, this one printed like way too big. But I thought he would fit. He will fit in there. In the little guitar. I don't know if they're supposed to go together or what, but he'll fit in the little guitar. I tried to get them smaller. And of course, that thing only prints black and white. So that's it for that. Let me get some clear resin here. So I can put some clear in there first before I lay those pictures back in there. What is that? Something in there already? Or is that on the back? Looks like there's a black line or a black something. No, it's a hair. Mr. King's hair. I've been so busy this week. I'm lucky I even got that video finished. And I don't know when Miss Tracy's is, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, see, I didn't think so. So that's not gonna work for me. At least I got one done. All right, where's my tool at? Let me use that one. I'm gonna make this clear, at least until I get the picture set in there. And I may pour the back a different color. And I may just use all those on my... Yeah, I didn't get my... I think I need to buy me a new lighter too, because my lighter's about out of... I don't know if it's one that can be refilled or not. I had one that you could refill, but I don't think that one's it. And I think David had a couple upstairs that he used to use outside that could be refilled. Now, she will be moving out. Her boyfriend, however, is not going with her. And he'll be out too shortly after her. But
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. His is going to take a little bit more time. Because he was supposed to get his taxes back on the 18th of February. And then he got a notice from TurboTax that he was not going to get them until the 3rd of March. Because he had an earned income credit. So he's going to have to wait now. Because he's got to get some repairs done in that trailer before they're going to let him move in. I don't know. She may be nice enough to let him move in. I don't know. He seems to be a good kid. I mean, at least when I need something done around here, if he can do it, he'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he changed the oil in my car, so I wouldn't have to drive all the way out to the dealership. All I had to do was pay for the oil stuff.
That's good.
And he used the snake last weekend and snaked out my washing machine drain because it was overflowing down to the floor drain. So he snaked it all out. So if I ask him to do something and he could possibly do it, he'll do it. Unlike her, she does not. She does as little as possible around here. And I think the only time she cooks usually is when her kids are here. That's okay. I don't have to worry about it much longer. And I'm going to tell her as she's taking her last load out, you're not coming back. Do not return.
Yeah.
This is like a non-refundable trip. You're not coming back. So you better keep your job. Keep your job and keep your apartment. You know, if I didn't love her mom so much, I probably wouldn't have done it. Her mom was like my favorite niece, so I did it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cure those two. Hopefully, without, maybe I better run that lighter over them. I hate doing that, but I see some bubbles. And I really don't want bubbles. And that one keeps trying to pop up. Not sure yet how to keep it down in there. So I changed lights. I purchased me a studio light. And I finally got it set up right. But I don't know if it makes the lighting any better. So I'm going to have you guys let me know if the lighting's better. Because I don't know whether it makes lighting better. I know Miss Wanda said she loved hers. Made her lighting so much better. I have it turned down some now because in the position where I put it, I don't know, made me look like I was a ghost. And I don't want to look like I'm a ghost. So I don't know if it made it. I put the little ring light back up here, and then I got the other studio light coming this way. Now I'm debating on whether I want to put my camera up on that ring light.
So it comes straight down?
Yeah, but actually I'm not sure it will. I'm not sure mine will fit on that ring light. It came with its own tripod, and I don't think it's going to screw on that ring light up there. I was looking at that today. I don't think it's going to work. All right, I think I'll probably have to do clear on that one too, at least until I get it. And I'm probably going to have to cut that picture down. Yep, I am. I don't know how far down. Let's see if I can get me a little crease going here so I know where to cut. Yeah, I had a big old mess going with mine. Wait till you see mine. I was trying to come up with some kooky name for it. Finally, I just said, My Gory Valentine.
Hey, that works. I changed my name 4 or 5 times before I finally settled on a name for mine.
Yeah, I had still thought about going and changing the time on it because I couldn't get the time to change. It was set at 12 a.m. and did not want me to change it. Wasn't going to let me change it. I'm like, God bless you.
Midnight.
Yeah, I didn't want it set for that. But it was not going to let me change. It was like, sorry. It didn't have a problem with the date, but it sure had a problem with me changing any kind of time on it.
That's weird.
I don't know. I was thinking I might try and go back, and of course I don't know if Miss April's writing, if she's putting in the times on them, that they're when she's putting the link in for it. I don't know. I don't know if she is or not. Come on, I barely see that line or that crease that I made.
You have to ask her. I don't know either.
Well, because I was thinking about I'd just go back and change the time. Go back and see if it'll let me change the time now.
It should now. Shouldn't be an issue.
Because it sure wasn't letting. Oh, dang it, Kay. What'd you do here? Okay, I still need a little more off of that. And some more off of that. Like maybe cut the... Yeah, I don't want all that writing in there.
Hurry back, Miss Wanda.
I couldn't get the writing out, so I am going to just trim it off. And then there's a little bit more writing up there that I don't want there. Yeah, some of these pictures had writing on them. Took me a while to figure out how to get the dang things to print off my phone onto that stupid little printer.
I've never used one of those ones. I wouldn't
Well,
know how to.
you know, I got it because I thought, well, you know what? If I could figure out how to use this really well, I probably would be able to go ahead and get me a Cricut and be able to use it.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, I'll just get this one first. Because you're supposed to be able to print stuff with it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's in Chinese, most of it.
Oh.
Which makes it a little hard to figure out how you change it. Because I was trying to change the
Size.
size on it. Freak, their sizes aren't the same as ours. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to Google it maybe and see how I'm supposed to change the size, because I don't know. Oh, that's good enough. I mean, he's in there. I can move it down a little bit if I need to. Haha. Well, I didn't want to make the whole guitar that color, so can I get the UV to just stay up there and not flow down in there? Guess I'll figure it out. Yeah, I was trying to, I think tomorrow I came down here and did some work earlier today, putting some molds and stuff away, and when Jeannie gets here, we're going to go through all the molds and pick out what I want to give away, because I got lots of them, and I got more jars than I freaking need. All right, let's see. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just get rid of some of them. Just pick them out like I did last time and use them for a giveaway. All right, come on now. I wanted you to lay down on this. And I know you don't want to. Come on. Oh, now the dogs are going to start barking. Yeah, I didn't lock the door upstairs because she isn't home yet. He's already been here and he's going to a concert tonight. So he's already been here, changed clothes, and left. Well, she ain't been home yet.
Hey, Gert.
Hey, Miss Gert.
Our UK night owl.
Yeah. Come on, stick. Trying to get bubbles to come out from underneath it and get it to
That's
stick.
okay. I didn't go to sleep till 5:30 this morning.
Yeah.
That's what I get for having caffeine.
Yeah, I think that was probably my deal too. I think it was after 5 before I went to sleep. And then the dogs woke me up at, man, boy, that one kind of rolled up in there. Doggone it.
No.
Yeah, it did. Darn it. Yeah, it's got a big old, I don't know how that's going to fill in. And this one wants to stick up too. So I may just have to fill the whole thing in and cover it all. Because it does not, I should have just, I almost did fill that all the way in. But it sure rolled. Doggone it. Sure did roll. Yeah, I've had dogs to the vet this week. I've had doctor's appointments this week. It's been ridiculous. And them dogs cost me more than my doctor's appointments did. Friggin', I gotta find a new vet. That's all
that's
there's.
crazy.
I think this dude is just, he sees me coming and knows how I feel about my dogs, and yeah. My girls need, I think he just, he thinks, oh, there's my girl's paychecks for the week.
Yeah, money roll.
Yeah. I think that's how he sees me.
Hey, Miss Billy.
So I need to really find me a new vet. I honestly do. I don't think this one's gonna roll too. Doggone it. I can't, even though I got the UV under it.
Did you put a UV in it already?
Yep. And I put UV
Did you take
under
the
it.
sticker off and actually attach it as a sticker?
No. No. Because
Maybe
then it would have been facing the wrong way if I'd have done that. That's why I didn't.
Oh.
It would have been facing up. So those, I don't know if they're going to work either, but that's okay because I can print them again. Yeah, they're curled right there, and it's curled right there. That one. Yeah, you would have thought that they would have stayed stuck down in there, but they sure did not. And I don't know whether to hit this with my other light first before I stick it under the big light and see if I can cure it while I'm pushing it down. Where is my other lamp? Yeah, let's just do this. See if I can halfway cure it and get it to lay down and stay. Yep, that's what I should have done. God bless it. Live and learn. Might have to print those over again. Doggone it.
Darn shame.
Oh, well. I got plenty of rolls of stuff to print it on.
Maybe next time you can
I might have to
put it in there, and then when you pull it out, you put the sticker on, and then just do a top coat of the clear over it.
Yeah.
That way it just seals it in, and you have it.
I think I can fill it some more, but I don't know how well it's gonna. I'm gonna fill it anyway and just see how it turns out. And the other one's got little sayings and stuff in them, so I don't know if I was gonna dust those or not, but let's put a color behind that. There's a purple. Yeah, I don't have a purple, so maybe I'll do a purple. And this is the glitter. Yeah, you know what? I really need to get those away from my lamp. Set them down here on the floor and move those away too. I don't want my lamp curing them in the bottles. Be my luck, that would be what would happen. Oh, wrong thing, Kay.
I
Unscrew
do
the
that
lid.
too. Unscrew the wrong top.
Unscrew the lid. Come on.
Yeah, those glitter ones are a lot thicker.
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll see. I'm just going to cover up his, because the front of it will be clear anyway, so, and I may have to print the picture again. All right, that one's purple. Give me a different color here. I got some more. I got another jar too this week. I need to quit ordering jars. I have so many of them now, it's ridiculous. But I did get another jar this week. I just took all the ones I did last week, this week, and put beeswax on them, sealed them, and put them up for now because I want to get candles made again. Gonna try and get my step granddaughter's address and actually send it to her and her sister, because if I send it to their mom's house, they won't get them.
Wow.
They didn't get them for Christmas, so they sure as crap ain't gonna get them for anything else. So I probably better try and figure out how to send it to their house, because it sure didn't bother my other granddaughter or my daughter-in-law to take them. I don't think they got anything I made them except for the notebooks and the necklaces. So I made her another pumpkin. We'll see if she gives me the address, I'll send it to her and she'll actually get it. But if she don't, well, then I'm not going to worry about it. Just say, well, you missed out. You could have got you that, but you missed out on it. All right. Now, still debating on those, and whether I want to put them in there or not. I kind of want all of those to be the same size, but I'm afraid I'll put them in there and I'll end up with big old bubbles. No. Plus, I'm trying to get them in there evenly. Trying anyway. So did you do something for Miss Tracy's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got both Tracy and April's put in.
I should have done both, but I was busy. And I almost didn't put the one up for Miss April's collab either, because I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it was turning out. So I had to rethink it and come back down and work on it again. And it still wasn't perfect. It's gory, but it definitely wasn't perfect. Not the way I wanted it.
Either.
Not the way I wanted it to be. All right, let's just.
I had hiccups on mine.
Well, I could not. First of all, I couldn't figure out whether I wanted to use a clear skeleton or a white one. Then I took the clear one and I just dripped a bunch of that stage blood in it and cured it in UV resin. And I thought, oh, wow, that one looks pretty cool.
Cool.
Hi, Miss April. Yeah, I'm going to try layers, but I'm not real sure whether I want to. I do want to put mine in there, but I don't want to mess them up. Because I want all of them to be the same size. I really do. But I'm not sure I want to mess them up. So I'm going to do these two and see how they turn out.
Hey, April.
And then I got to do this guitar. Yeah, I did have some of that.
Early bed.
It took me a while because I messed around with different pictures, and I was messing around with trying to figure out their sizing so I could make it smaller. And then this one it printed, and this is how it printed. It really looked. And I told it to print dark, and that's how it printed.
He almost looks like a skeleton.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, really? That looks nothing like the picture.
No, it doesn't.
So I'm like, let me try that again. I never did get that one to print right. So I don't know. I'm gonna fill this guitar in with something. I don't know. I think I just want it to be yellow. Just give me a regular, blue. I can always print some more of those. And these are little pendants. They got the little, or keychains. They got the little nibs on them. This one doesn't. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be for. I have no clue. All right, so I'm going to make this one blue.
Sorry you're not feeling well.
She ain't feeling well either. Man, stuff's going around, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I've heard flu and COVID and all kinds of stuff going around.
Yep. I heard Miss Wanda the other day say that Mr. Butch had COVID. So she told him
some nasty sinus stuff. Hacking up yucky yellow green stuff.
I don't know. It's because the temperature keeps changing here. One day it'll be fairly warm, and the next day it'll go right back down to cold again. If you're gonna be cold, just be cold, will you?
Yeah.
Make your freaking mind up.
Yeah.
Because when I went to my doctor's appointment this week, it was pretty cold outside, so I dressed warm and I had my winter coat on, and I came home and I was like still freezing, and it's like, what the heck? So I got up and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go put some sweats on because I'm freezing here. So I did. I got up and put some sweats on, and then went back to the couch and threw a blanket over me. I'm like, it's freaking cold. And then I guess we're supposed to get some more snow. Yay!
No.
Yeah, I can't really wait for that one. On the same day that they scheduled me for my first foot therapy.
Oh, boy.
Yep. It's supposed to snow the day before and the day of. And I already told the lady, well, I'll be calling and canceling because I don't have to get out in it, so I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Why risk the chance of an accident? No thanks.
Yeah, I don't have to. I'll just reschedule the damn thing.
Yeah.
I can do most of those exercises here at home. I have one of those little roller things that you just sit and roll your foot on.
Yeah. I've had 3 done so far. Mine are water therapy. So I get in a 4-foot pool that, I'm half out of because I'm so tall. That's supposed to be for back therapy. And I'm like, so they're like, well, just bend your knees. I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't working. Not with my knees. So now I'm having to hurt my hips to sit there and try and straddle out. And I'm like, oh yeah, great. Now my hips hurt getting out. Thanks.
No, no. I don't know what they'll do. Probably the same thing I'm going to do here at home. Give me that little thing to roll my foot on, make me do some stretches, which will probably give me Charlie horses in my toes because I get them quite frequently.
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up doing them here at home.
That's the first time I've ever had back therapy. I've done, several different, physical therapy for my legs and stuff over the years, but this is the first time I've ever had physical therapy for my back.
Well, they didn't turn out too bad for curling like they did.
Yeah.
I mean, that one looks okay.
I like the gold color behind it. Is that what that is? Is goldish?
It's yellow. Yellow with glitter. And there's the other one.
The purple or the light lavender?
Yeah, that's the purple.
Purple?
Yep. So now if I decide to use those, I'm going to have to make my others the same size. And that's where I have a problem. Because I don't want to mess them up. I don't want air bubbles and I don't want to mess them up. But I kind of want them to all be the same size if I'm going to use them. Those are actually, I don't think you have to pour them that thick. And I think I could probably get them in this one. I mean, I got that one to fall in there. Yep, I can get it in there. In the smaller one. It's in there tight. But I'm afraid that it'd have bubbles trapped behind it. So I don't know how that's going to work. All right, I'm gonna think about that one for a minute. I think I'm gonna make me some little colored guitars here. How about some little chrome colored guitars?
Ooh, pretty.
That's what I'm thinking. I left my chrome colors out anyway. Because I didn't know. I thought, well, maybe you're going to want some chrome guitar picks.
Cindy said, turned out nice. Nat said, cute.
Thank you. I wish, I'm just a little scared about my other ones. I just don't want to mess them up.
She also said 4 that size and the rest smaller.
Yeah. Let's do some chrome colored guitars here. What's that? Oh, it says blue. Oh, that's that blue-green one. That's what that one is. Where'd my little brush go? I don't want that thing. These are kind of tiny. Kind of want to not make a big mess here. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about some stuff. Tomorrow I want to try it first just to see if it works. Tomorrow I'm going to get my diamond paintings I have done out in my staple gun and see what happens. See how easy it is to staple them to a canvas.
Huh.
Because I got a bunch done and I got some canvases. And I want to see how hard it is to do it. Because I know that, Miss Stacy sent me a video on how she did hers. And I mean, I have the saw here. I have a saw here. But I don't run the saw.
Hi, Miss Margaret. Natalie said when her husband passed, she gave his daughter his Fenway guitar and Stratocaster guitar.
Ah, cool. I still have my husband's father's acoustic guitar, which I've been trying to get his brother to get somebody to come by the house. I mean, the weather gets better. I'd even drive it halfway. If he'd meet me halfway, I'd drive the stuff up there halfway and drop it off. Because I've been trying to get him to take it. It's just sitting in my husband's bedroom collecting dust. I mean, I think I'd rather see someone have it that would actually play it.
Yeah.
And it belonged to their dad, so I don't talk to his sister because, well, she was kind of a bee the last time I talked to her. So, and accused David of stealing a bunch of stuff because she wouldn't come over there and help him clean the house out. But then the stuff she accused him of stealing was already gone after her daughter and her squatter boyfriend was living in the house. After her mother died, after David's mom died, his niece and her squatter boyfriend moved into the house, and we like to never got him out of there.
Golly.
So that we could get the house ready to sell. So, I mean, I'm like, now, and then she's accusing him of stealing stuff. He didn't steal the silver because the silver wasn't there. It was already gone. By the time we got the keys to the house and got in the house, the silver was gone. So I told her, I said, I think you better talk to your daughter and her squatter boyfriend about it. And that's the last time I've talked to her. Because I told her, I said, if David would have brought it here, don't you think I'd give it to you? Just so I didn't have to listen to your mouth? But I can guarantee you it ain't here. So, yeah, she didn't want to hear that. She wanted me to say it was here and bring it to her. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but it ain't here. And I guess I really shouldn't feel bad about throwing stuff out that belonged to his mom because they don't want it. I've already asked his brother. His brother said he didn't want it. And I don't want to ask his sister because the last time I talked to her about any stuff that was here, I don't want it. I don't want any more of it. I don't want any of it. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with it? I mean, I personally, if it was me and it was, DVDs of my mom and my cousin on vacation, would personally want it.
Yeah.
But she does not. And I don't want to feel guilty for throwing it away. I really don't. What's going on with
family stuff? I can't believe that.
Oh, somebody has to do chemo. They told him today no more chemo. It's just more pain management. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Margaret. Doggone it. That sucks. That does suck. I mean, even though the chemo sucks, but all by itself. Yeah, that sucks. Yep. My father passed away from cancer. My mother passed away from just complications of having COPD and having a stroke and being paralyzed on her left side. So, and my sister had lung cancer, and she did I don't know how many chemo treatments. And they finally, when she went back in there, they said it was shrinking, but when she went back in for her last appointment, the doctor said no, and we can do more chemo, but she was already doing like 3 days a week. And she couldn't, they wouldn't let, it was like do them and go home. You couldn't stay in the hospital while you were having the chemo done. Well, it was all she could do is to do those 3 days without being sick as a dog. And having to give herself, some kind of blood thinner shots, which she couldn't do. Her husband worked nights, so I had to go, when I'd get off work, I'd have to go over there and give her shot. Because she couldn't do it. Oops. I was trying not to feel the little, guess I filled that little nub up too far on that one. I was trying not to, but I did. I'll let it fall down in there first. And then see if I can push it up in there.
I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Margaret.
Yeah, it really stinks. It does. I hate to hear it about anybody because I done been there. Been there, done that. With my sister. And my father, well, he had esophagus cancer. And they went in and removed, thought they were going to go in there and remove part of it and reattach, and then found out that when they got in there, he had it all in his lymph nodes too. So my father never even made it out of ICU. And I think they were trying to get him off the ventilator machine because they wanted to send him home. And because that's where he wanted to go. And that didn't happen. So, yeah, I've been through a few cancers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yep, same here. Lost my grandmother a couple of years ago, and my mom went through lung cancer last year. My dad's going through it currently right now.
Wow.
Going through therapy.
Yeah.
Chemo.
I hate that. I do. Yeah, Jeannie lost her mom that way. Her mom had cancer. My Aunt Oni did. She had cancer too. And my uncle had he had a really hard time after she passed. He just did. They'd been married for so long that I don't think he knew what to do with himself when she passed. So, all right, let's put the little guitars in there and let them cure. I don't know what I do with them, but make some cute keychains. All right, let's see how this one turned out.
I had a lady that was almost like a second mother. She went and survived through breast cancer 3 times. The 4th time got her. Yeah.
Just really sucks. I guess I just believe God had other plans. for them. And it, as much as it sucks, that's what happened. All right, I got this a little bit of an over pour here. I'm having a hard time trying to see it to get it off. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. I like this one. I like the way this one turned out. That's because I held it down and cured it.
That one looks good.
Yeah, I held it down in there and cured it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know this. See, this one side's like this, and then this little side's got a little. I don't get it. Unless they're supposed to go together. But there's no place.
So
I don't know. I got a little bit of it.
Supposed to be together.
I got a little bit of an air bubble, but I like the way it turned out. Thank you, Miss Wanda. Yeah, I like the way that one turned out. I might have to print me some more of those other little pictures. I'm just afraid I don't want to mess my Elvis ones that I got at Graceland up. But I kind of want, if I'm going to use them for my Elvis Presley clock, I kind of want them to all be the same size as these.
She asked if it was a locket. I said it's a guitar.
It's a guitar. Part of a guitar. That's what it's part of a guitar. Because I Miss Billy, I'm doing guitar picks.
Miss Billy says it's a guitar case. I mean, a pick case. So I guess the other piece actually.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Really? I don't know. I thought maybe it would fit in there. Well, maybe it does. Fits over it. I don't know. I'm going to pour the other side and we'll see. I don't have an Elvis Presley picture to put on that, but that's okay. So I did these two. And then I have,
Purple and yellow.
I have some Elvis Presley pics that I got when I was in Graceland. Like the TCB and the Elvis Presley signature. And then I have this Elvis Presley and this silhouette. Plus I got Betty Boops. I got a couple of Betty Boops. I just don't want to mess up my guitar picks that I got. And I want to use them for my clock. Because I made Jeannie the Elvis Presley clock, but I have never made mine yet. All right, so let's figure out. I don't have a picture to put in that one. So let's just pour it. Maybe just pour it in a blue.
As in blue suede shoes.
Yeah.
That's what April had mentioned earlier. She said blue suede shoes.
Yep.
Oh, my.
I'm just going to do this one in blue and see what happens. I don't know what. Not real sure what the hole in the center is for, but I guess I'll find out. Gonna see. Yeah. I mean, I want to make some of the smaller guitar picks. because I may just use those. But I don't think I can put pictures in them because I don't think I can get the pictures to print small enough. unless somebody's got a Cricut that can help me out, because I don't think I can get them to print small enough. Because that thing, I can't figure out the sizes
Yeah,
on
the
it.
Cricut does, at least, well, my Cricut doesn't print. It only cuts.
Yeah. I think that, I don't know. I thought Cricut's printed.
Mine doesn't. I don't have one that does the.
I'm going to leave that in there for another few minutes. Put that one in there and see if that is actually.
It just cuts out designs.
Actually a color. I should have went around there. Yep, I do see a big bubble hole. You sucker. Yeah, too late. Let's see if I could fill it in some more. Go down in there. Go down in there. I guess we'll find out. Let's smooth it around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she's not going to come home tonight or not early, because he went to a concert without her. So I'm sure but, they are moving to separate places, so I don't care.
They're moving.
That's all I care about. They moving. They moving out. That's all that matters to me. They moving out. Bet you I don't ever do that again. Not. No.
Learn that
Not
lesson.
Again. Yep. I learned that one the hard way just because I cared. But I'll have to be mean next time and just not care.
Yeah.
Although, my boys have stayed away because they don't want anything to do with that side of the family. Okay. But I think that, I think they would have liked David. I mean, he's helped quite a bit since he's been here.
Yeah,
he's done stuff that they would have had to come over and do if he had not done it. So I think they would have liked him. I spent 2 days putting the beads back on my Chiefs jacket.
Oof.
Girlfriend, I had pulled at least 50 strands off of one arm.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I didn't even, I'd say that most of them are probably, yes, you're right, Miss Cindy, never again. I learned my lesson. I will never do it again. Never. Unless it's Miss Jeannie. Miss Jeannie and Mr. Allen, yeah, I would let them move in. But they would be the only, besides one of my kids, they would be the only ones. They'd be the only ones I would let come stay with me.
I about to say my 2 boys, my granddaughter, it's the only 3.
Yeah. Well, my granddaughters could come stay, but I don't see them doing that. They're pretty happy where they're at home. That is cute.
Yeah, I like that.
That's that teal color. I did this one. I did the older one in the red, in the chrome red. That make cute keychains anyway.
Oh yeah.
Little boy keychains, really. I mean, Little girls would probably carry them too, but that's some more things I have for little boys. So, uh-oh, that one didn't fill up all the way. Well, God bless you. Yep, I don't know whether, yep, spoke too soon, I hear her. Yeah, well, it's pretty much, it just didn't fill up all the way at the top, but it still has a little hole. Yep, she's here, because I can hear them barking.
Yeah.
And they bark as soon as they hear her coming up the street. So, all right, well, we're going to try.
Unless somebody else has the audacity to try and come in.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very smart.
Yeah.
Because right now they're barking at her, and they'll bark at her. They'll continually bark even when she comes in the door. Even though they've seen her, I don't know how many times, they will still bark at her.
Yeah, they got good sense. They don't like her.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Man, don't tell me I got a big... I do. God bless it. Yep, it didn't go all the way down in there. Boy, you crummy thing. All right, well, I guess I'll have to do that one again because it didn't fill it up all the way. It missed the side.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It missed the whole side. I could have sworn it was full. But Miss Billy, I don't really think that these, well, I guess they do go together. They do go together.
That's
I'm
neat.
going to have to remake that now. Doggone it. I thought it filled up all the way. Well, that's okay. I'm going to get those.
Check the mold. That might be where you put the drop them in at, or
I don't know. I should have. I thought I got it all down in the ledge. I thought that was fine. I was more worried about there was an air bubble there, but I filled the air bubble back up. So let's go along the ledge first and make sure we get it down in there all the way. I might even do this. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should do the upper half of it clear. Really. Maybe I should do the blue around the edge and do the upper half clear. All right. Let's make sure you went down in there. Yeah, I think there. I just don't trust it. Since it didn't fill up right the last time, I don't trust it being all the way down in there. Pull it out. Make sure it's going in there. Yeah. She picks her girls up again on Sunday. Man. Wish I had somewhere to go besides Super Bowl Sunday. Sorry. I usually get along well with kids. I usually do. And I get along great with his kids, with David's kids. But her girls, No, no, no. Too dramatic for me. I don't do drama queens.
no. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
All right, we're going to go down around the sides and go down in there and make sure I don't have any air bubbles this time because that was cute. It did fit together. You were right, Miss Billy. Fit together.
Cool.
I just got to make sure that it's filled in all the way. I went all the way around it.
Yep.
And pulled it out to make sure and put more in. So, and I don't see any big air bubbles popping up like there was. Let's say we're going to cure it and see what happens. Hopefully it'll cure right this time. All right. This is my little Halloween scary guys.
You got to do them thin in order to get the UV light to.
Yeah, I actually didn't. When I did them last time, I did them in white. And they were in there for, I had to do it for at least 10 minutes. But they cured. And then I colored the rest of them, but I had some brown because I was coloring Michael Myers' hair brown. And then I poured his face in like an eggshell color. I actually put them on my piece that I made.
Cool.
The ones I made. Yep, there he goes. Get him, Shredder. Get him.
Smart cookie.
Get Shredder.
Yes.
Get him, Shredder. And Kingo's going too. Man, I'm telling you. I love my dogs, but I gotta get me some more alcohol wipes. Ouch. God bless it. I got a little too carried away on the brown there.
Glad I could help, Miss Billy said. I gotta get Miss Billy's package sent out next week. I'm gonna have to do that on Monday because I definitely don't want to. I definitely do not want to. I won't be getting out the rest of the week, so I'll have to get it out on Monday. She says she's been around too many musicians, LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you have, Miss Billy. But at least you told me, at least you knew what it was for. Okay. So last time I didn't color the eyes in on this one or the mouth until after I poured it. And
Probably
it was fine.
that way.
It was fine. Let's see. That's the glitter. I don't want the glitter. I just want plain white. Because I don't.
Yeah, they're horror figures. Glitters.
Yep, they're horror figures. Just little fondant mold. I use this white.
Links are in the description too, and don't forget to hit the like.
Yep, I did put the links there because I try and make sure I find everything and put it in the links so that in case anybody wants to get the molds, they know where to get them at. All right, I'm not gonna fill this. I mean, I will fill it. Maybe not all the way to the top. So you got 2 of Michael Myers and 2 of each of them. Come on, get out of there, Bubble. Yeah, I ate dinner before they got here, so they can make their own dinner.
Hi, Giselle. Thank you.
Hi, Giselle. Hope I haven't missed anybody. Think I've said hi to everyone. All right. Let's do 3 of them. Well, screw it. Let's just do them all. I'm going to do them all on white, and then I'll color them. Because the only oil-based pen, I'm going to have to go online, I guess, and get them from Walmart. Because the only one they had in stock was black. That's the only one I was able to get. They had it there at the store, and I purchased it.
The
And
Sharpie.
I used it the other day, and it worked pretty good.
Yep.
So I want to get me. I'd like to have a whole set of them, really.
Yeah, they've got the primary colors: red, green, yellow, blue.
Yeah, I'd like to have a whole set of them because I have some oil-based ones, but I don't really like the colors that they. And that was a set I bought. Shoot, they're probably halfway dried up now. That was a set I bought a long time ago. Now, when I did these the other day, I did fill them up all the way. I just left them in there longer. Let's hope this came out right. I'm going to put these in there and cure them.
And then probably cure them again when you pull
Yep.
them out to get the tops
Well,
cured.
what I did is I cured them for 5 minutes on setting up, and then I flipped them over, and even though it's a double light, I flipped them over and cured them the other way a couple of times. Let's make sure. Please don't be messed up this time. Even though I do have an air bubble on the other. Oh, cool. It's not this time. Ta-da!
Cool.
Now what I do. This one's got an air bubble on it, but don't matter. It should go on there. Come on. You fit on there a few minutes ago.
No, it's the one with the picture on it, remember?
Yeah, no. And now you won't be able to see the Elvis picture till you open it. But it fits. It fits. You can see his head in the hole.
You'll have to do another one on the outside and then
Yeah,
just
I
do a
will.
top coat of UV.
I'm gonna have to find another picture. I'm gonna have to print some more pictures off. That thing's charging right now because, yeah, I don't know if I want to leave that stuck together right now. Let's let them finish curing. Then I'm gonna have to do something with those. I'm so scared I don't really want to mess up I'm scared to do it. Scared I'll mess them up. I'm thinking maybe I better just do them, and since they're colored anyway, maybe I should just do them in white. And I don't want to put them in the one where they fit tight because I'm afraid to. I'm afraid the bubbles would get trapped underneath them. Here goes nothing. Please,
Well,
please.
they're already picks. Why would you put them in another pick mold?
Well, I kind of wanted them all be the same size. Because they're not the same size. These are bigger. See what I'm saying? Those are a lot bigger.
But if they're going to be around on a clock, are you going to be able to really tell that?
Yeah, you can tell just by, let me move this out of the way. Here's the one I made, and here's the one that I got. There's a big difference between them. Where's my remote? So I can zoom in so you can see what I'm saying. See the difference? First of all, this one's thicker than that one.
Okay.
And that one's bigger than that one. I don't know. I may just
They're
throw
not going to
these.
be right next to each other if they're going to be, representing the numbers. They're going to be spread out
Yeah,
around
they're going
the
to be
block.
representing the numbers. Plus, I have 4 picks, and I have 5 flattened pennies. Because I have the pennies that I was going to
Are you
use.
going to put the pennies in the pick?
I'm going to put the pennies. No. Kind of thought I would lay the pennies in there as a number. Because that's how I did Jeannie's. Now this one has to go straight up and down. So that'd have to be either 12 or 6. Because it's a jukebox. And you can't turn it. And this one, well, that might have to be 12 and that might have to be 6. Because those need to go that way. And then I have, this one says Beale Street on it. And this one says Memphis, Tennessee on it.
Cool.
So I've got the 4 pennies. And then the 4, that's 8. So I'd still have to come up with
2 more.
Yeah. And, I like these.
Nope, 4 more.
Yep.
Because you need 12.
Yep. Or I could do, I had thought about, oh, there's another penny. Shoot. Do I have 2 that say Memphis? Oh, yeah, I do. I have 2 of them that say Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I also had thought about doing the 12, the 6, the 3, and the 9. Doing those in just numbers. And then using the picks and the pennies for the rest.
Oh, Miss Wanda asked, have you updated your wish list?
Have I updated mine?
Yeah.
Probably not. Why?
She said she asked because she was looking at your wish list and was thinking, because she didn't know what to get. She was looking at, sorry, let me get my glasses on because some of that's getting a little
Miss
fuzzy.
Wanda, I owe you a birthday gift. Dang it. Don't do that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was chatting. I wasn't looking at the messages, Miss Wanda.
I don't know. I haven't updated it in a while. I mean, I add stuff to it all the time. I'm always adding stuff to it.
Yeah, that's my problem. I add stuff and add stuff and add stuff, and it's 1,000,000 miles long, and I need to go through and take a bunch of stuff out.
Well, I'm hoping then I'm assuming that whenever someone purchases what you have on your list, that it takes it off. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of the way I thought it worked.
It should, but it doesn't always, because I've seen stuff still be on there after it's been purchased, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've already got that. How is that still on there?
Dang it. Dang it.
Because I've gotten duplicates before, and I'm like, wait a minute, how is that happening?
Yeah. I'm just going to do some glitter ones on those. I don't think I want to. I don't want to take a chance on messing. Oh, silver. Okay. I don't want to take a chance on messing up my. I don't want to mess up my guitar picks because it isn't like I can go back and get any more. And I'm pretty sure that I don't think Jeannie has any guitar picks. She might. I mean, I know I ended up with extra ones because I had bought a guitar pick for my uncle, her dad. And I ended up getting it back when he passed.
She says some of the things she thinks you have, but she's not sure, and she wants to send you something. But if she does, you can just bless somebody else with it.
Yeah. I'll look at it tonight. Because I don't, honestly, I mean, it should be pretty up to date. I purchased a few things off of there recently, off my wish list. Because I had these JDictions on my wish list, and I was purchasing some stuff, and I didn't have, you know, how you should have a certain dollar amount they want you to have to purchase. So I just went on my wish list and added a couple items that got me to my $25. So I'm hoping that it took, I haven't checked. I'm hoping it took those items off. But I have not checked it yet. I want to get some, man, I really want to get those dragons made, but I have to be patient. And patience is not one of my virtues.
Well, I know that feeling. Not mine either.
I don't want to be patient. So Jeannie, I said, I think maybe I'm going to go down there. I'm going to try and take that one. She said, you better leave that alone unless you want to break the horns off. I'm like, no, I don't want to break the horns off. I don't want to have to pour it again. I don't. So I guess I better leave it alone. Because as much as I want to take it out of there, I do not want to break the horns. Well, that one is, she was right. Miss Wanda, you were right. That red is not glittery like all the others. That's weird. And I shook it up good too. It is not glittery. Okay, let me flip those over and cure them again. We'll do these guitar picks and then color them in with something. Okay, let's flip that over and cure it again. Okay. I did red, I did yellow, I did silver. What else do I got? Here's a brown. I don't really care about brown. I did yellow already. I did not do the blue. Did not do brown. I'm not going to do black. I did silver already. I did not do purple on this. I did on that, but I didn't do it on these guitar picks. Let's do the big one in purple. Dang it. I got some more.
Lady take a stick and mix it up, then lots of glitter came out of her.
Oh, so the red. So the red has to be mixed up with a stick to get the glitter mixed up in it. Okay, I got it. I got you. I got you.
Next time I use the red, I'm adding glitter to it. Jeannie, hi, Miss Frances. Sorry it took me so long to get on here.
Well, it's about time, Jeannie. All right, I did
Miss
red.
Wanda says, I'll have to try that. Thank you, Natalie. Natalie says, may not be the same brand.
That's JDiction. Their bottles are bigger than the ones you get from Let's Resin. They have bigger bottles of UV. I don't think the ones at Let's Resin are quite that big.
How many ounces is that?
It says 30 grams.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I still have some. Most of them are used up, but I still have a little bit left. Let's
Look and see how much it says on that. I mean, I have some, but they're probably in the other room.
see. Does it even say on the bottle? 20 grams.
Yeah. See, these are, says 3. No, it said 30 grams. So
Resin is 20.
that's more.
Yeah, Lex Resin is 20, but those also say that was from 2022. That's the expire date, 2022.
Oh, well,
I
darn it.
still use them. They still work.
Yeah, as long as they work, it doesn't matter. As long as they work. I'm just
Goes to
making
show you how long I've been using this stuff.
Yeah. I don't use mine that often.
Right?
Although I do have them in the other room where there is no window.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
they're not. So they're not in the light anywhere.
Yeah, I've got blinds and UV protected covers over the windows. There is windows in there, but there's actual UV protection over the windows and blinds. So
Okay, I don't know if I can. I'll fill this one in with the brown. It's not a bad color. I mean, it's pretty sparkly. We'll have to wait and see what it dries like.
So is their glitter UVs as strong smelling as their regular UV smells?
I do not smell it.
Huh.
I do not smell it.
Because their regular UV is awful smelling. I wasn't sure if their glitter UV smelled.
I don't smell anything. So, I mean, and honestly, the only one that I've ever smelt that was really, really bad was Dr. Crafty.
I don't know if I've used Dr. Crafty.
Oh, you don't want to. Believe me, you do not want to. I still have probably almost a full bottles in there. I only used it one time. And I've been waiting until summer or spring gets here so I can do it in the garage and use the rest of it up. Is
that the UV or is that 2-part?
That's regular 2-part.
Oh, Alumilite was some awful smelling stuff too, and the one I have for my tumblers is awful smelling stuff too. Oh, yeah. I have to turn my air purifier on, and oh, it stinks.
Who was
Fans and air purifier on when I use that.
Who was it that said the air purifier didn't work for resin? I mean, I was watching the video and someone said people think they're safe using an air purifier and it does nothing for the fumes for the resin. I don't remember who said it because I don't remember who I was watching. But I was watching someone and that's what they said.
I don't know.
Miss Wanda knows she had the Dr. Crafty and she had the, what was the other one you said stunk real bad, Miss Wanda? Hippie Crafter or Hippie Craft. Something like that. That was another one you said stunk real bad. Now, I still have some Let's Resin epoxy left because I bought 2 gallons the last time, and I don't know how much is left in there. But this time when I purchased Paduo.
I like Paduo. That was some good stuff. I've used it in the past. I did like theirs.
It was on sale. Yeah, I think my lighter's about had it. It was on sale.
Okay, it's the Epoxy Resin Store Tumblers Coating Epoxy Resin, was the stuff that I used for I stupidly bought 2 gallons of it because I guess it was cheap. And now I know why it's cheap, because it stinks to all heavens. And it's already turning yellow in the bottle, part B.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I had some super clear that did that. That turned yellow.
The deep pour.
I think it's just regular 2-part or 1-to-1 epoxy.
Oh, okay.
And it's already turned yellow. And I don't have much of it left, but the problem is I don't have the same amount of part A and part B.
Make sure it's not the 2-part, the deep pour then, because
I don't know. I'll have to look, because I don't think it is. I think the only deep pour I have right now is JDiction. And I haven't used it. I think this is super clear. Yep, super clear, 1-to-1.
Okay.
And problem is it that part A or that part B is all yellow.
Yeah. You add 1 drop of blue transparent.
I don't
Add
have
1 drop of blue
A.
transparent dye.
Somebody's outside my window. I hear the neighbor outside my window, and he's out there arguing with somebody.
Add
my dogs
1
are
drop of blue transparent dye to the mix up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix up.
Take care of that
the
yellow.
I have to mix up the same amount of B as I have A, and then probably just throw the rest of B away.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to mix it with anything else.
No,
it's kind of old. It's kind of old. So I don't want to do that. I want to put some.
Well, see, unless you're going to add, a color to make it a solid color, if you want it to be, on the clear side or semi-clear side, do a drop of blue transparent.
Okay. Oh, come on. I don't want to pull hard and then have the glass fly everywhere.
Oh, that's what happened when I was working on those spinner necklaces that Miss Wanda just did. I just did that, and yeah, all 30 of them went flying everywhere. That box went poop. Yeah, and they went flying everywhere. My husband just had to help me find a couple of them.
Yeah, I just
because I couldn't get on to get them.
I just realized it was taped on both sides. Thought, something's wrong here. Yeah, it's taped on both sides. Good thing I didn't pull it.
Thank you, Miss Wanda, for that link for those little spinner things. I made 5 necklaces for my granddaughter. She hasn't seen them yet. I'll get her next weekend.
Oh boy.
I had to redo 2 of the necklaces though, because I got apparently a little too much glue in there, and I had to separate 2 of them and redo them.
I really think my granddaughters here would wear them, because they still play with those stupid popping things and fidget spinners. Johnny would probably even wear one, because he does still play with a fidget spinner. So, I mean, I'm just putting a little one here because I was going to add some colored glass to it.
Oh, see, I might keep one for me and give her 4 of the other 4.
Yeah, I remember getting Bella fidget spinners because she was really into them. And so was Maddie. So they would, and I think I ended up having to go back and get Maddie some. I bought it for Bella for her birthday, and I ended up having to go back and get one or two of them for Maddie because they were fighting over it. It was Bella's birthday gift, but she wanted to play with it. So I didn't think that she even cared about them. And she probably wouldn't have cared if I hadn't bought it for Bella. All right, I think those might be done. Let's see. Okay, there's he needs to have his eyes covered. There's Michael Myers.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got a little bit. And here's the screen guy.
Ghostface.
Yeah, he needs his face colored. And then we have Jason.
Nice.
Jason. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put these colored. Yeah, come on, man. I thought I had all the bubbles out of those.
It's more popping up.
Yeah, I see a couple here. Because those got these are the ones with the designs in them.
Ah.
So they want to pop up now.
Because they've been sitting for a few minutes.
Yeah. I just want to see what the designs look like, and I'll probably color them in if I can. All right. I was going to put some glass in this one. I just didn't want to open that thing and have it go flying everywhere. Because I got that off of Amazon too. Which
Those are pretty looking.
Just colored glass is all it is. I got some off of Amazon because I wanted to do something with it. I wasn't sure what, but figured I'd do something with it. There's all different colors in there, that's for sure.
I see kind of sort of like a pinky maroonish color.
Mm-hmm. Got some blues and some purples.
Oh, cool.
It was just a mixed colored glass thing that I seen, and I thought, you know what? I have some little glass that I got from Temu, but I don't have much of it left because I used most of that in the Steampunk Domino set.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Miss Amy. So I figured, I'll just get, it wasn't that expensive. So and that one probably is not in the description because I had forgotten I have it. I do have another little jar too that I wanted to do. So my son is going to have a Super Bowl party. Only thing is, he said, okay, so remember what you wore last year for Super Bowl Sunday? I said, yeah, why? He said, make sure you wear the exact same thing.
I'd be like, no, I wouldn't have a clue.
I do remember because I don't have that many Chiefs shirts. And the only reason why I remember is because those were the ones that my husband bought me. I wore, because it was cold outside, I wore double long sleeve Chiefs shirts. And my son, when my youngest one, when David turned 50, he got him a red long sleeve shirt that said Kansas City Chiefs down the shirt sleeve, and then on the front it had the Chiefs emblem, and on the back it said Carpenter, and then it had the number 50 because he had just turned 50.
That's cool.
And he made him that shirt. So I had that one on underneath my Chiefs shirt that my husband had bought me, and my Kansas City Chiefs jacket because it was so cold outside when I was going over there. So although I hope I haven't jinxed us by fixing my Chiefs jacket. After putting those 50 beads back on there. Thinking maybe I shouldn't have put them back on there yet. Maybe I should have waited till after the game. I don't know. I did. I put them back on. I'll have to bring it down and show it yet, because that one, when I first started that thing, it probably took me I wouldn't say it took me a good 6 months to bead that jacket.
Wow.
Because I can only work on it after work and on the weekends. So it was a lot of beading. And I had a hard time because I know I have some more of those gold spiral bugle beads here somewhere, but I'll be dang if I could find them. I'm like, oh, how am I going to fix this jacket? So, jump on Amazon. Jump on Amazon. They got some. Didn't really want to, but I needed to repair my jacket before Super Bowl. So, yeah. I'm not sure if we're playing here or if we're playing in Philadelphia. I'm not sure. I thought we were playing here, but I could be wrong. Don't matter. My dogs will be here by themselves, and they'll be going crazy because the fireworks will be going off every time we score. That's how I know we're winning the game. I don't watch them half the time. I don't have to watch them. All I got to do is listen for the fireworks. And then if they go off real crazily afterwards, well, then I know we won the game. I don't have to worry about whether I watched it or not.
Amy's asking what your shirt says tonight.
It says, stupid people are like glow sticks. I can't snap them
and shake the mess out of them till the light comes on.
Till the light comes, well, I'm in the wrong spot. Till the light comes on, I'm not. Dang it. Let me just get it where you can see it. Yeah, till the light comes on. Yeah. That's one of my Temu shirts. It's one I bought from Temu. Okay. I've got to get those in there. I don't want them stuck to the outside of the mold. And let's see how while I'm waiting for that to get done, I will. Yep. I'm going to flip this around because I'm not sure the others got in there all the way. I like those. I didn't know exactly what I was going to use them for, but I liked them.
Uh-huh.
I still don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I thought, well, I could put some in those little good there, make them look cute.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go run upstairs real quick, and I will bring my jacket down so I can show you what I spent 2 days doing.
Bum. Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it.
Okay, guys.
The
stand
suspense is
back here.
killing us.
I'm gonna stand back here because you won't be able to see it.
I'm about to say, you might do the zoom back out because you were
Yep.
zoomed in too.
Yep. What do I do with my remote? Dang it.
Wiggle somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe. Possibly.
Well, it was here. There it is. Yeah, this. Okay, here it is.
Oh, wow.
Put
That's
that all the way down both sleeves. All the way across the back. And I've done the shoulders and the front pocket.
Holy cow, that's a lot of beading.
Yeah.
That looks cool as hell, though. Pardon me. Sorry.
Yep. It is, you know, it's the only, well, I can't say it's the only jacket my husband ever bought me because, you know, we went on, first vacation we went on together. We stopped at this nostalgic store and we were looking at jackets. Of course, you know, he knew I loved Betty Boop. And they had a jean jacket, Betty Boop jacket. And, you know, I really wanted it, and he knew I did. He said, well, we'll stop on the way back. So, you know, I thought, okay, whatever. So we'll stop on the way back. Well, we didn't stop on the way back. But I did receive that jacket for my birthday.
Because he bought it after you walked out the store and you didn't know it.
Yep. Yep. I did get it. Yep. That one's good. That one's full of Betty Boop pins. And some pins that I can't say what they say because they're not very nice. I've had those pins for a long time. Pins that he's, you know, he's been somewhere and he's seen a pin and it said something bad and he bought it for me. And of course it went on my jacket. I don't care. I don't care. It may offend some people, but it doesn't bother me.
Right?
And if it offends you, don't read it.
There you go.
Well, I look at it.
Don't like it, don't look.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm really worried about is she's had a dresser for her girls sitting in front of my Betty Boop bobblehead cabinet in that Betty Boop room since shortly after they moved in. I don't know what that stained glass in that Betty Boop cabinet looks like.
Oh.
And if it's broke, I'm gonna be livid. I will be livid. Because I told her that. I said, you need to move that away from my cabinet.
Yeah.
Because if that glass gets broke, you won't want to be here. You will not want to be here. Because that was my mom's doll cabinet. And I ended up with it. And I filled it full of my Betty Boop bobbleheads. Okay. Here's the... Oh, wow. I'll have to color that in. You won't be able to see it, really. That one says just rock. This one has like the sun on it. There's a star. I think that one's got the rock symbol on it too. Yep. Cool. Except for I'm going to have to color them in and you're not going to be able to see them.
Everybody agrees you should check it out before she leaves.
I will.
Paid for damages, maybe.
Believe me, I will. Because, yeah. Well, I don't know about her paying for damages. I think I'll probably go to jail. That's what I got to say. That's all I got to say about it. I will probably go to jail. Because I wonder, and if she didn't move it and make sure it was out far enough away from my cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be happy. What did I do with that? Oh, I love this little turn thing, but it's so hard to find anything. Plus, I'm rocking my camera back and forth. There it is.
I thought that was just my vertigo.
No, it's leaning like this now. It's leaning. I was like, what the heck? It's leaning.
Amy says her twin sister says it's not fun in jail.
No, it probably isn't. And I can't say that I can say I've been to jail once.
I used to work in jail. It wasn't fun working there either.
Nope. And that's where I think my daughter-in-law either works for a prison or a deputy or something in Blue Ridge. So, I don't know. I don't want to go, so I don't want to really know. But I'm afraid if I ever lost it, yeah, that would be something I would lose it over. Especially after I asked you to move it away from there. I've asked to have that room cleaned up. I don't know how many times. I can't even hardly go in there. But it'll be clean.
I'd have been like, she needs to sleep in that room, and then
yeah,
kids in another room.
There was nothing. I mean, I wasn't. At first, she wasn't being able to get her kids. He wasn't following the custody agreement and the visitations right. So the only ones that were sleeping in there was David's kids. Adeline and Grayson were sleeping in there in the day bed. Well, they're both old enough to, I wasn't worried about them because I didn't, other than looking at my Betty boobs and asking me questions about them, they never really messed with them. I don't think the girls have asked me any questions about them, but they'll go in there and throw fits in that room. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't happy about that the last time. Last time they were here, her oldest daughter had a meltdown in there. I was like,
take that out of my house.
Yeah, I'm like, meltdown or nothing. Something gets messed up in there. Oh, I just stuck my finger in that, dang it. Something gets messed up, I'm not going to be happy. Because that CPS worker that came over to talk to the girls that time, talked to him in that bedroom, and he came out and he said, oh my God, he said, do you have extra insurance on those? I said, no. He said, you should look into that.
Hey, Mr. Allen.
Because you got some collectibles in there. Well, I know I do, but I never really thought about taking out extra insurance. I mean, never really paid any attention to it. Because, first of all, they got to get past my dogs. Now, Karai, She's a scaredy cat. So it might be pretty easy to get past her because she be barking at you while she's backing down the hallway. But Shredder, no, I don't think so. I don't think Shredder would do that. Especially if he didn't know them and he thought they were going to do something to me. He wouldn't do that. Yeah, I done messed that one up because I touched it and messed the dotting up on this mask. Doggone it. Ah, I got the little scream ones right. I just messed that one up. Okay, let's see. I don't know that I want to paint that in black. And this doesn't have a really fine tip on it. So I don't know that I can get in there and get it.
Sometimes, the acrylic paints might be better for some things if it's hard.
I mean, I just don't see the tip getting in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't try it then. But if you ever do mess up, isopropyl alcohol can clean it up. You can wipe it off with isopropyl alcohol. Clean up a mistake with isopropyl alcohol. Wipe it off.
I'm just trying to follow his little dots on his mask.
Yeah.
And
But you can use a Q-tip and clean up the mistake you did on the other one.
Yeah, freaking
Isopropyl alcohol and Q-tip, and
I touched that one too soon. I touched it and it
smeared.
It smeared it up.
Yeah.
Because all I'm really trying to do is follow the little dots in his mask. I wish this had just a little bit finer point. Really. I do have some, but I think it's water-based. And it isn't worth...
They should have a fine point one through Walmart.
Yeah, well, they didn't have one the day I went.
When you order it online, the multi-pack, look for the fine point one when you order it.
That's what I want.
Yeah, the fine point.
I think it says medium.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a fine point when I was there. Okay. I just got to clean up that side there and a little bit on his nose where I touched him. Now, I do have some, but I'm trying to remember where I got those black ones. I don't think they color very well. That's white. I know I have black ones. Where are the black ones at? And I think
read Mr. Allen's comment.
No. Okay, Mr. Allen. You asking for it, dude. You just asking for it. You don't want me to comment on that one. I do have a little Sharpie. But I don't know if these fine point ones dry up so quick. It may already be dried up. I don't know how long it's been down here. No, it's not dried. But it's just like the water-based one. Like a regular Sharpie. Only it's a fine point. And I don't remember. I think I got the black one. The other black ones I got from the Dollar General. And I think they're water-based too. And they aren't very good. Of course, you can't use those on any of the molds because it just won't work.
Yeah, not on the molds.
At all.
Not my luck.
It just wipes right off. Or it just will bead up. And so it never works. Okay, where's the rest of his fingers here? See his fingers in there.
I've seen people sit there and say, oh, they're painting with such and such markers on molds or even on resin stuff. And then you try and order that type of stuff. And then you're like, yeah, this isn't working. I don't know what brand are you using? And they never will tell you what brand they're using. Oh, it's such and such. They won't, but they'll never tell you what brand. And I'm like, because you're not using whatever it is you're claiming.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried different ones. I've tried the cheap
I've
ones.
never been able to find something that will paint on a mold that's an actual pen.
All right.
Rock on.
Yeah. Now that works pretty good. Let's see.
Let it dry for a few minutes and you can do a clear coat of UV resin over it to keep it from wiping away.
This one's going to be a little bit harder to see, I think. And I think I unplugged that one because I have my printer plugged in. I could brighten that one up, but I'm afraid to brighten it too much.
Mr. Allen says, bring it on. He has what you want, girly.
Yeah, he does. He's got that dang bacon and that sausage and the Canadian bacon, doggone it. Hey, he did this good stuff. Now he makes some good Canadian bacon and herb and garlic bacon and maple bacon, maple sausage. Good stuff. I just put my order in before he came, before they come down.
Like, I heard bacon.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I had my order in before he got here. Make sure he brought me my bacon. Damn, I can't read the rest of that.
Yeah, I said the same thing earlier when she said the maple bacon. I'm like, oh yeah, you got me salivating over here. Maple bacon.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
She's like maple bacon and maple sausage.
Yep. Yep.
I've never been a sausage fan, but I love bacon.
Yeah. That's Miss Jeannie. She loves bacon. But
now,
my
husband, on the other hand, he'll eat sausage and bacon. But oof.
I eat both. You can't really see it. It says just
Is it
rock.
design?
It says just rock.
Just rock. Cool.
Yep. That's what that one says. This
Maple
one's
sausage links. And she says now she's hungry.
Yeah, he does really good at it. And he usually brings enough for me, my son, and the grandkids because they like it too.
Miss Wanda says cute. Mr. Allen says buckboard bacon. I've never heard of that. What's that?
I have no clue.
I don't know buckboard bacon. What's that, Mr. Allen? You have to explain it.
I don't know what buckboard bacon is. Bacon that he seasons himself. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking he's talking about. I don't.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's pretty.
Okay, so there's the bigger one. If I can keep this pin right.
Somebody was going to send me bacon, Amy said.
Yeah. You had to talk to Mr. Allen about that one. He's the one who does the bacon. And Canadian bacon. That's some good stuff too.
Ow.
I had the house smelling really good the other day, cooking up the last of my Canadian bacon.
He says pork shoulder seasoned just like regular bacon.
Okay. Well, that's what it is. That's what he calls it. So,
Okay.
yeah. He was on the barbecue team with my husband and my husband's brother and their best friend with them when they were. Now there's the bigger one.
Oh, that's cool.
And then this one has the rock hands on it. Oh, I didn't get those guitars out of there. Yeah, I was talking to April about those quilts I got to get started on. And I told her, I said, well, I can't really get started on them until I find my iron-on transfer paper. She said, Walmart or Amazon. I said, I don't want to buy any. I have 50 sheets of it somewhere here. I don't want to buy any more. I just want to find my 50 sheets I have.
Find where I've got it stashed at.
I put it up. I wanted it to be safe, so I put it up. But now I couldn't tell you where I put it, other than it's in an old Kodak photo paper container.
I'm gonna say, look in the tops of closets. Maybe that's where.
Yeah, well, it was down here, so I'm thinking that it's in one of those. Like totes. I told her, it's in one of those closets. Which means to get into this closet over here, I got to move my whole table over.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I got to move the whole table over to get in it. It's like, dang it. But I don't have a choice.
That's what Amy says. I'm going to put it right here so you know where it is and then never remember where it is. I do that all the time.
I know where I know what I put it in. I just don't know where I put it. Because this downstairs here used to be the computer room before I took it over. And, his computer crashed. Once his computer crashed, I got him a laptop, so he didn't come down here anymore. And when I was cleaning up the space, I know I put all that stuff in a box. And I know I took my iron-on transfer paper and stuck it inside of an old Kodak photo paper container because I didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah, because it's a cardboard thicker. I know what you're talking about because it's a thicker cardboard, so it would hold it straight and not bend.
Right. And that's what I did with it. But I can't tell you where it went. I don't know.
I'll be right back. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
It's my hip. Somewhere here. Somewhere in one of these closets here, I think. I just got to find it because I got to get started on some quilts that my daughter-in-law and them asked me for. That says, just rock it. You can't really tell, but that's what it says. This one got like the star. If I can get this thing to color it. That's what I told April. I'm like, I don't want to go buy any more paper. I got 50 sheets of it.
Miss Wanda says she wants bacon now too.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And Miss Jeannie asked her, because them kids were teasing her so bad. Even my son was teasing her. We were doing bacon at his house for some reason. And Jeannie put her bacon on her plate and then she salted it. Yes, she salted and peppered her bacon. And we were laughing so hard at her, like, Jeannie, it's already salted. Not enough. She goes, not
Wow.
enough.
I like salt, but dang, I don't think I've ever salted bacon.
Oh yeah, she did. She did. The kids gave her a hard time about it. They also gave her a hard time about the fact that she puts ketchup on all kinds of stuff.
Well, of course, ketchup goes great with a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the only condiment that I use besides salt. It's the only two things I use, ketchup or salt. And it has to be
Yeah.
Heinz ketchup. It's the only one.
Yeah.
Don't bring no other ketchup in. No,
Okay.
not happening.
That would be Miss Jeannie. You got something in common with Miss Jeannie because that's her.
Yep.
You don't want any kind of ketchup at that.
Yep.
Don't buy anything else, or she. Yeah, we just.
I'll go without before.
We just laugh at her, and she, she always teases about being a cheap date because whenever my son asks her what she wants to eat when he's cooking like hamburgers, she says, I'm a cheap date. Just get me the cheap hot dogs.
No, I just want the plain hamburger.
She eats.
I don't do hot dogs.
Oh yeah, she will do hamburger, but for the most part, she would rather have a hot dog.
Nope, I don't eat hot dogs.
She likes those. She likes those bar S hot dogs. That and bologna. She loves bologna.
Nope,
She's
I don't like bologna.
especially fond of fried bologna. But then I can remember as a kid eating fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, that's why I don't like bologna, is being forced to eat that stuff as a kid. I can't stand to look at it now. I can't stand the smell of bologna now.
I always get her bologna because she likes bologna. Okay, here we go.
Those are cute. Look at those colors.
The little glass.
You can see gold and red.
Yep. This one's got the little hole.
Alan said she's full of bologna. I don't know if he means me or her.
Probably Jeannie. Probably Jeannie.
I like those colors. Those are cute.
I can't wait to use it in something else now. I don't know what I'm going to put it in, but I can't wait to use it in something else because that turned out pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, there's a lot of colors to those. Bologna. Broke it up, Bologna. At least that's how I always pronounced it when you broke it up.
So crazy. He's so crazy.
Everybody says nice and pretty.
Thank you. He's always making fun of Jeannie because, she
very sweet.
She likes hot dogs.
Miss Wanda says, Mr. Allen, she's going to get you.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to come down here sometime.
Oh, I think he meant Jeannie's going to get him.
Yeah, she might. She might. Jeannie, wait till he falls asleep. Wait till he falls asleep and get him.
So what you drinking on tonight, Miss Frances?
Cinnamon vodka.
Cinnamon vodka. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I got my trusty old Aquafina water.
Well, I'm out of. I drank the last of my pudding. And the only other moonshine I got up there is that Blue Flame, and no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Last night I went up there after I finished that, finally got that video loaded and sent the link to Miss April. I'm like, I think I really just need a drink. And I pulled that out of the refrigerator and took a big swig of it. And oh my God, I thought it almost took my breath away. I thought I was going to choke on it. I'm like, that stuff is like drinking straight Everclear. It's what it is.
And I used to do that as a kid. Well, not kid, but young adult.
I did too, but
nowadays, no way.
no,
Not
no, no.
happening.
And that was my mistake. I should have bought one of the little bitty jars.
Yeah, taste testers.
Yep, should have. And you know, I'm thinking, well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You didn't, and now you got all this. Jeannie goes, oh, save it. Me and Alan will try it when we get there. Believe me, it ain't going nowhere. It won't go nowhere. It'll still be here when you get here. I stuck it in the freezer, but I ain't drinking anymore of it. That was gross. How much? What? How much of you drink tonight? The bottle's looking, no, that ain't, that's, no, I've only had two glasses of it. That's from last week. That's from last week. When I went back upstairs and after I finished my moonshine and got the cinnamon vodka. That's last week. Coke. Yeah, I don't do Coke. And only soda I drink would be Sprite. And I don't drink that very often. Just if I want it as a mixer for a drink. Miss Billy says she only got one more shot in the boot. Well, what are you waiting for, Miss Billy? Get that shot out. Okay, I like the way those, but they ain't quite dry yet. And that one I will have to wipe off. This one's is not quite dry, but it did color it in pretty good.
Yeah, they look cool.
I don't know what, you know what? They would be really cute earrings.
Yeah.
The Jason mask would have to be a little bit thicker, I think. I don't think I poured it as thick as it goes. I think Michael Myers would be fine. I mean, I just kind of colored his eyes in. Colored them black. I've got lots of stuff here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it yet, but yeah, I liked it. And I think the next thing I'll do is, well, like I said, I got a bunch of diamond paintings done. I need to see if this canvas thing is going to work. Because I can't get my boys to come over. I have the wood. I just can't get them to come over here and cut it the way I need it so I can use it. Oh, yeah, glow in the dark earrings. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
The horror ones, yep.
Yeah, they would be good glow in the dark earrings.
Definitely.
For sure. That would work quite a bit. I don't know. I want to see if it works. I don't remember what size canvases I had. I got the smaller ones because I've got like a small Betty Boop that someone got me that I did. And then I've got a little Rottweiler puppy.
Oh.
Because that was my pups. That was my pups. I've had 2 of them and I love those dogs. So I got one of those. So I've got the smaller canvases and then I can't remember what the other size is. I don't know. I was going to try and do Jeannie's Grinch first. So I can have it ready and Mr. Allen can take it back home when he drops her off and goes back home. Because I usually try and have her stuff packed up so he can take it back when he goes back. Not to say that she won't have more. Because she can have. Yeah, she can have more by the time he comes back.
Yeah, because you'll be making stuff together.
Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, and then what else did I get? I got the picks. I got
Helen, no way.
Glass. Yes, she will. Don't say no way. You know better. You know better, dude. You know you're going to take a box home, and then when you come back, you'll be taking another box home. Because that's what's going to happen. I got this, I think this is the honey jar mold. I got that one. I don't remember what else I
Does it have the lid?
Yep. It's the one
got
where it
that
looks like the honey's running off the outside of the jar.
I think that's one I got the other day. I haven't used it yet.
I like that one. And you know I'm gonna be making some more candles here real soon. Yeah. I'm thinking I better take it out of the bag though. Yeah, look at that. Oh, please don't. Yeah, you kind of look out of whack.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how mine's sitting.
Sure looks that. No, this one was from Amazon.
I can't remember. Mine might have been Amazon too. I can't remember if it was Amazon or Temu, but yeah, it came in squished.
Kind of looks.
I have it sitting there trying to.
Kind of looks out of whack there.
Yep.
But you know that one I did that mixed the mold on last week, the little round jar with the lid? It turned out that way too. And that one has never turned out oval and the lid turned out round. That one's always worked. But no. I also have another dragon's egg, but I'm afraid to do it.
I think it does have bees on it, Miss Wanda.
No, it's got honey. Looks like honey dropping.
Mine.
Mine didn't have any bees on it. It's just got the honey like running off of it. But it's all out of whack.
I'm trying to grab mine. Wherever I have it set at. Mine has.
I'm not happy about because, you know.
It does have. It looks like a beehive, and it does have
a bee on the lid.
Yeah, it has a bee on the lid, and it does have a couple of bees going around.
Yep. And mine's not round though. This one's just got the honey running down the side of the pot.
Yeah, mine doesn't have honey going down the pot, but it's got rings around it, and it does have a couple of bees on it, and it has a bee.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that one
on the lid.
I need to add that one to my list. I didn't get that one.
I got that,
and I watched him.
Yeah, this is the Let's Resin one, Miss Wanda. It's the one from Let's Resin.
Yeah,
because it says Let's Resin on it.
I think I put the Let's Resin Angel on mine after I watched Miss Wanda do it.
But it's not round; it's oval.
Mm-hmm. That happened to me last week, and that one's never turned out that way, and it did. The lid was round, but the jar was oval.
It was literally the sides were stuck to each other in the package like this, and I had to force it apart from each other.
I think I'm gonna leave it set like that for a while. I stuck the lid back in there. See if that helps. Can't hurt it. It's not gonna make it. Not gonna make it anymore. Yep.
With the honey dripping down.
Yep.
That's cool.
And I got some of that kids paper that I watched.
Kids paper?
Yeah, I watched Daniel Cooper do one where he had that black paper and he was using a spirograph and he was making designs on this black paper. When you scratch it, it turns white. It's just black paper, and when you scratch it, it turns white where you scratched it. And I watched him make these designs off the spirograph, and then he put a cabochon over them. And then he turned around after he got the cabochon stuck to him with epoxy and pulled them up, And then he colored the back of it with dichromatic glass paper.
Oh, dichroic film?
Yes. Oh, and it was cool.
I haven't
So
seen that one.
I'm like, I got to get me some of that paper. Although I did take the spirograph that David bought at a garage sale over there, and I gave it to the kids across the street. Now I could use it, but I gave it to the kids across the street now. I think I'll just go tell them, hey, I need you guys to, here's a piece of paper. Each one of you draw me some designs on the paper.
There you go.
And then I'll make them some necklaces out of it. Yeah, I don't know why they stuff them in plastic like that and stick them down like that. Because it was in there, and it was taped in there with tape. Even though it has this stick thing, it was still taped in there. So I don't know that one's going to be straight enough, and I really want to do some more. I want to do some more candles, but I really want to do that dragon. Hey, Christy. Oh, she says try putting it in warm water. Thank you. I'll have to try that. I'll have to try it. So I'm kind of tired of mine, I go to make it, and then the jar looks round, but it turns out oval, and then the lid turns out round, and it won't fit. And Miss Gert's still there. I don't know. I like this little. I don't know. I wonder. She says they'll fit in there. I don't know how you get. I don't know that you get very many of them in there.
Ow.
Maybe a couple. I'm gonna have to put another Elvis on the outside of it. I don't know that I'm gonna get them in there. Yeah, come on. Now you don't want to go on there because the guitar picks are in there, and they're pretty thin, so I don't know why. Yeah, darn it. Maybe you can only put one in there. Maybe you can't put more than one in there.
Bless you.
Bless you. You're welcome. Yeah, I go into those sneezing fits about every morning. Come on, get on there. Yeah, you can only fit about one in there. Can't put more than one because it won't go together.
Darn.
But you can get one in there. Yeah, I do need a little Elvis picture for the outside of it. And I probably could print it from my phone again because the printer's still
Plugged up?
Yeah, but it's still plugged up. Yeah, but it's went off. I got to turn it back on. Yeah, I just went on there and I pulled it up. I Googled it first. Come on, go back to what I Googled. No, I don't want to get the app. I want to go back to the pictures I had pulled up. Yeah, I pulled some smaller ones up earlier and they all printed on that printer. I was amazed that they... I wonder if I can just go back and find it on their stupid little... Yeah, there you go. It's connected. No, the printer shouldn't be disconnected. You stupid thing. It's not disconnected. Let's see if this prints the same thing it printed earlier.
Oh, my neck is sore.
There we go. Print it again. Hopefully it prints all of them again. Yep. I don't think that big one will fit on there, but one of them smaller ones will. Only thing is I cannot rip that paper off of there. Every time I try and rip it off, it gives me an error and it won't rip. I have to cut it. So, it just printed them for me again.
There you go.
Yeah, it won't do color, but it'll do black and white pretty easily. And I think that.
Good night, Miss Wanda. Hope you feel better.
Good night, Miss Wanda. Please get better. I'll be praying for you. Love you, sister. I hope you feel better. That one's too big now. It'd have to be that little one. Yep, that little one will have to go on there. That one's way too big, too. Unless I just put his head on there. Unless I can find a smaller picture, maybe. I mean, that one I think is
up smaller.
I think that one's way too small. And that one, I don't know if I don't want to cover the hole up, but I guess I could cut some off the bottom of it and stick that one on there. Yeah, I think that one might work. Not a real good picture, but it'll work. It'll stick on there. I never tried peeling the thing. I mean, I can't remember if this is... Let's see if it's clear or white. Because I know I got some that were clear and some were white. Come on. Oh, I know you'll peel because I've done it before. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want that one though. Let me get the little one cut off of there. Let me do that one. I think that one will be the one I want. I might use that one again, but I don't know what I'll use it for. I have, I started, you know, if I didn't have all the black guitar picks when I was going to do mine, I was going to do mine in a different color. I was going to do my clock in a black because I've got a white window cling silhouette of Elvis standing with the microphone. And I thought, you know what, that would look cool on the clock. But I'd have to pour it in black. And then you wouldn't be able to see you wouldn't see any of my guitar picks because there's only 2 of them that aren't black. So I'm like, no, I can't do that. That won't work. Gonna have to pour it in white. All right, let's see if I can get this to start peeling here. Oh, come on. I see it. Maybe. Of course, it could be my eyes playing tricks on me, too. Where'd my other little remote go? Fudge. I don't know. There it is. Whew, baby. Now there's some light. So let's put some light on the subject.
Got to be able to see.
Yeah, I can't see it peeling. I know it. It does peel because I know it's stickers, but I'm having a hard time trying to get it to peel. Come on. God bless. I never usually have that kind of problems trying to get stuff to peel.
Giselle said those are so tricky.
Yeah, it's a little sticker. I mean, I cut it down pretty small so it'll fit where I want it to fit, but I can't see whether the back peels off. I'm assuming the back peels off, really. That's what I'm assuming because there we go. I think I got it. I think I got it. Haha.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that you're going to see him that well. I thought it was more white. But I think it'll work.
It only prints the black.
Yeah, it's just, I have some that prints white on black. And then I had some that it's just different paper for the same little printer. I mean, because I ordered extra paper because I thought, well, if I get, if it works well and I get good at it and I want to print, little sayings and stuff, I might want a different color. You can still see him.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah.
Still see it really good. I
Yeah.
just need to seal it. And it'll stay shut for so long, then it wants to pop open again. Oh well, it's cute. I'm glad Miss Billy told me that because I would have never known that
I'd never would have
never known that it went together and you put the guitar pick in it. I would have never known that. So that's what I did, Giselle. I made guitar picks and guitars, and this is all for my Elvis clock my Elvis clock I want to make. So there's an Elvis guitar pick. And here's an Elvis guitar pick. And then this holds guitar picks. I do have an Elvis picture inside it. I just put one on the outside of it. And it's kind of hard to get together. But once you get it together, it eventually tries to come off. But then we did some scary guys and some little guitar key rings, which I really like these with the little glass.
Yeah, those are pretty.
I like the ones with the little glass in them. I mean, I did the others. They turned out okay. I did like a chrome color.
Yeah. I wonder what those would look like if you backed them. You put them back to back.
Oh, never thought about that.
If, of course, the other ones may not match up, though. That one would, but I don't know about the others if they would match up or not because
this one will. You just got to get it just right. But as long as you got the hole matched up, it will. I think you could glue them together as soon as you kind of deburr the back of them.
Yeah.
And then you could put them together and
that
make
one
it even.
That
and make it even.
Colors pop.
Make it even thicker. I don't know. I think the others would probably fit together. I mean, I think they'll fit together. Well, that one seems to have lost. Nope. That's backwards.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Is because their style they'd be reversed.
Yeah, they're reversed. Doggone it. But I wonder if you stuck it on there the other way, how that blue would look if you'd be able to see the blue through the glass. No, not really. No. Can't really see it through the glass. Although it's cool. They turned out cool. And then my little scary faces, which I did. I don't know if you've seen those. It's a little scary.
Really cool.
And Michael, there's the Scream guy,
Ghost
Jason, and there's Michael Myers. I did those because I got that one. It's a fondant mold that I got off of Amazon. I kind of wanted it. I had the Pennywise one, which I've never done yet. I've never done the Pennywise one, but I think it's a freshie mold. And I think Miss Wanda did do it first. She did it before I did, before I got mine.
I've
And
got
I
a
think,
nice old one.
yeah, I do have that one too with the scary faces like Chucky and the
Yeah.
others on there. With the pin strip. What?
I'm not sure.
Me either. What, Miss Margaret? I have my ideas for my Elvis Presley clock because it's my collection that I got when I went to Graceland. I already had some Elvis Presley guitar picks that I got when I went to Graceland. I had this one and TCB and Elvis Presley and then Elvis Presley's silhouette. I have all of these that I got when I went. And that's going to go for my Elvis clock. And then I had these
Good night, Gert.
smash pennies I got. Good night, Gert. Smash pennies that I got out of the machines in Graceland. So I want to use them in there too. That's what I used for Miss Jeannie's when I did hers. Off to Betty buys. Good night, Miss Gert. Yeah,
You mix of all the pennies and the guitar picks as your numbers.
Yeah, I think I am.
Do you have 12?
I'm pretty sure. No, probably not. I got 5 pennies, and I only got 4 guitar picks.
Make one more.
So I think 5, 6. Yeah, almost. I'd have to make one more, and then I can make it all fit. I don't know what I'm going to do with my. I may just put my boops up there in my Betty Boop case. I mean, I got lots of stuff in my Betty Boop case up there. I'll have to take some pictures and show you guys my Betty Boop room when after stuff's moved out of it.
Miss Margaret says an all black one with a pinstripe on it.
All black one with a pinstripe.
I think when we were talking about the guitars, make an all black guitar with a pinstripe on it.
Yeah.
Is that right, Miss Margaret?
I don't know that I could do an all black one with a pinstripe. I'm not really good at that.
If you have any,
I guess I could do it all black and then, or all white and put a black pin mark down it. I think I'm going to glue that one together because it fits. I like that.
With a record on it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, when we first went, the first trip we made, they had more of these penny machines. The second trip when we went, because of COVID, I'm sure a lot of those little mom and pop places on Beale Street went out of business because a lot of them were gone when we went back.
Darn.
Yeah. And that's where we got a lot of our pennies. They didn't have very many of the penny machines inside Graceland like they did before.
That's odd. That used to be one of the big money makers.
Yeah, because I think you had to pay like a quarter.
50 cents. It used to be 2
It
quarters.
might have been 50 cents.
Universal, and I'm about to say everywhere I remembered, you used to have to put 2 quarters in and a penny in order to make those. We used to do it all the time for my kids.
Might have been. It's been a while since we did them, man. Might have been. I mean, someone was asking me the other day if they wanted to see some of my pictures that I had from Graceland, and I don't think my second trip I have added on my Facebook page. Now, my first trip I have, I mean, all the pictures I took from my first trip are on there, but I don't know that I added the second trip on there. Because we went to different places the second time. We went to Tupelo, where Elvis was born, and we seen the house he was born in, and the church they used to go to, and the little schoolyard and all that when we went the second time. Because we were already in Mississippi, because we were down there and we seen Miss Wanda.
Miss Margaret said you can use those nail art stripes.
Oh. I'll have to get some, because I don't think I have any. I don't have any nail art stripes, I don't think.
Hobby Lobby sells them, Michael's, Joann's.
Yeah.
Amazon.
I gotta go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow anyway.
I think even the dollar store might even have something similar to
Because
that.
I had told Miss Billy that I had a couple bags of Perfect Cast to send her. Well, I had to break into one of those bags the other day for my Valentine thing, so now I gotta go buy another bag. It's like, whoopsie. Well,
Oops.
I thought I had enough mixed to mold, but I didn't. I didn't have enough. And I got about half the heart poured, and I'm like, crap, I don't have any more. Now what do I do? Oh, Perfect Cast.
Your actual heart shape, or was it a human heart?
It's an actual heart shape. Not a human heart, just an actual heart.
Mine's both. Mine's a combination of both.
I just put lots of blood and guts in there.
No guts, but blood.
I put blood in there and I made more guts, stuck them in there. Because I sent a picture to Miss April. She said, you can never have enough guts. Okay. Just letting you know, I'm putting guts in it. If you want more, hey, I'll put more in it. I don't have a problem doing that. I can put some more guts in it. No problem.
I even put some flowers in mine, so it's, like real Valentine's from Miss Billy. I use some of the flowers I got from Miss Billy.
I have no clue where I put those flowers from Miss Billy. I brought them down here, but I cannot find them. I wanted to use them. I was going to use them in a pyramid, and I don't know where I put them. So now I got to find them.
I've only got a couple left. I've used most of mine. Unfortunately, the very first time I used them, I put them in the clear polyurethane, and the dang clear polyurethane made them bubble up so much, because it cured too fast. And the typical bubbles from flowers, yeah, you can't tell they're flowers. It's so bubbly. I'm like, oh, I was so mad.
Mine is, well, let me get down there and I'll type it in for you, Miss Margaret.
Isn't it the same as your channel? Being crazy?
It's just beating crazy. Yeah, you should find it. I mean, I've had a lot of people. I also had the cussing crafters. I don't know that anybody's posting over there anymore. I mean, me and April set that one up a long time ago. But I don't know if anyone's posting anything on it. I know I can still get to it and I can see it, but I don't notice that anyone's posting anything on it. Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, because I thought when I first made it, Miss April, I made her administrator, and she was supposed to be watching over it. And I don't know whether anybody's posting anything over there or not.
24 members, and it looks like the last post was from August 28th.
Yeah, see, I didn't think anybody was posting anything over there. Because I keep checking it every once in a while just to see to make sure I don't miss something. But I hadn't seen any posts over there, so I didn't think anybody was posting.
I'd forgotten about it, honestly. I don't get on Facebook all that often.
I don't either. I mean,
I don't get on any of the platforms all that often.
It shows that I'm logged in all the time, and people keep saying, well, you're on Facebook. Yeah, I'm logged in, but I don't.
That's because your phone is always on. It doesn't mean you're actually on Facebook. Your phone's always logged on.
I'm not actually in Facebook. I don't actually
your phone's
go
always
in
logged
there.
in. Doesn't mean you're actually in the app.
Yeah, I don't actually go in there, and I do, sometimes if I get a notification that pops up and it's something that my son's posted over there or something they asked me to go look at,
Yeah.
then I'll go look at it. But otherwise, I don't really get on there too much. I mean, both my sons will post stuff over there. And I don't know. I don't know if my oldest son posts too much over there because he gets in a lot of trouble. I mean, he kind of, I don't know why, but he's kind of like a redneck. He starts arguments with people on Facebook. So he gets banned a lot. So he has a lot of Facebook pages, so I wouldn't know which one to even post in it. So I always just text him because I don't know which one's good. I have no clue, dude. You have so many. That's what I told him. I said, you have so many of them, and I don't know which one it is banned or which one ain't. So I always just send you a text. Oh, doggone it.
What happened?
I was deburring the back of it, and it popped.
Oh, no.
There was an air bubble there, and it popped. You sucker. Well, we're going to fix that right now because I was fixing to glue them together, dang it. I wanted to glue them together. I'm just going to put some of this on it and use my little hand flashlight. Dang it. Can't believe you just popped. I was just trying to clean it off so I could get it to work. All right. See if I can get it on there and get my flashlight over here. And dang it, I don't want it stuck to my mat though. I don't want you stuck to my mat. Well, why are you? Oh, there's an air bubble there. That's why it popped. Because there was an air bubble. Yeah, you sucker. May have to make another red one. I can get it together, I think. Maybe if I flip it over instead and try and glue it that way. Nope. Does not want to stick, but I'm going to try it. Doggone it. You crummy thing. I knew.
To the Cussing Crafters in your well, maybe not in all of them because you don't want just everybody to join, I guess.
Yeah, I don't care. All these people the ones that support me and come in on Fridays,
come in.
Most of them I think
there, and then
most of them I think. Some of them know about it, some of them don't.
Yeah.
I mean, there was an air bubble there. I don't know now. I got it glued, but it didn't glue down exactly flat. Now, I don't see an air bubble on this one, but I'll be real careful on this one because I was going to glue the two together. Dang it.
But that way people could, post pictures and show everybody, show and share.
Yep.
Because if I got notifications, that way I'd remember that it was there. Because I don't remember groups that I'm in if there's not people posting in it. I don't remember if other people aren't posting in there. I don't remember I'm in it.
I think I do.
I think hundreds of groups, unfortunately. Yeah,
I'm
actually the last person who posted. I'm the last person who posted in it.
Yeah, I think people can post on Beaten Crazy too.
Beaten Crazy. Let me see.
Think so.
It says it's a retail company. It's says on the page.
Just because it said that because I actually was selling stuff from that page when I first set it up. It says
it's a page. It's not a group, so I don't know if.
Should let her post. I don't think it.
You can comment under a post, but you can't.
Then we
page. Yeah.
We might oughta send her the cussing crafter because she can post there.
Yeah.
Because I did set that one up quite a while back. I'm trying to get these together right. Come on. I mean, I know I broke it, but I think you can stay together. If I can get you together right and then cure you, it'll be fine. The holes together. Give her the cussing crafter. She can go and she can post it over there. I mean, because I do check it. I just hadn't checked it in a little while, but normally I do check it. Because I remember setting it up. Tell her. Yeah, I don't know. I need to change the Beaten Crazy one from retail to something else. To a group.
Because it's a page, it's not a group, is what it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's retail, it's because it's a page and not a group.
All right, go to bed, Mr. Allen. I love you, Mr. Allen. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Allen. But you can make a separate one as a group.
I need to, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm not on there.
Unless you just wanted to just leave the cussing crafters, and you could change the name of it if you wanted to. That's up to you, though. That's completely up to you.
It took me forever to get the cussing crafters set up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, that's when my husband said I should set my name for my channel.
Yeah.
That's what he told me I should set it for. I said, why? And he said, because you cuss a lot when you craft.
I do too. I certainly do. That's why I have to edit a lot of things.
He goes, you cuss. You just like me. You cuss a lot when you craft. Yeah, I do. But I said I've been pretty good about not doing a lot of cussing on YouTube. I mean, I do let it slip every once in a while, but for the most part, I don't do a lot of cussing on there. So I don't know. And besides, I said, I've already got my Gmail set up for Beaten Crazy because I've had that one for a long time. I've already got my YouTube page set up. Mostly everything is under Beaten Crazy. I said, I think it'd be a pain in the butt to change it all over to the cussing crafter now.
Yeah.
Just because you say I should, that's what it should be. Nah, I don't think so. I said, no, I'm going to leave it like it is right now. And then a friend of mine, and I need to go talk to him. Well, it's been a while since I've been down to my old job and talked to people down there, but he was working on a website for me. And the thing about it is I needed to, and I still do, I need to sit down, write up a description of what I have, and take pictures. And he said, I'll help you load it. Help you load it all on there. You can sell it from that page. Okay. He said, I'll set you up, some kind of credit card thing. Is Giselle going?
You leaving, Miss Giselle?
Are you leaving, Miss Giselle? We have been on here 3 hours, so she's
Still
probably
here.
Okay. Just checking. Anyway, I don't know. She's saying good night, Mr. Allen and Miss K. She probably doesn't realize that that's my middle name. That's why he calls me K. They don't call me Frances because my mom's name was Frances, and they always called her Franny. So I never ever started going by Frances till after my mom passed. Yeah, my middle name is K. So he calls me K, but I go by Miss Frances. Because my mom's was Frances Arlene. So, and everybody knew her as Franny. So nobody ever called her Frances. So I don't know. I'm going to make some more candles. I think, though, Miss April sent me a link for that other stuff that she used for her candles. So I want to get, I should just make candles with what I got and don't spend any more money. Because I got a whole tote in there full of different fragrances from making bath bombs for the kids. So I could probably get away with not doing chocolate. Although I would like some more. I would like another big bottle of, I don't know if I could get it at Walmart. I might have to check. I'd like another big bottle of cucumber melon. Because everybody seemed to like that candle. That and the mango.
Love you.
Everybody liked the mango too. I got it. I don't blame you there. I wouldn't change it either. I could have put Frances K on mine, but I just started out with Miss Frances, and everybody seems to know me by that name now, so I don't really want to change it. I want to do candles this week. I want to do that dragon so bad. I'm wondering if I couldn't do that big one the bigger one, the newest one I did. I'm wondering if I couldn't do that by myself. I know I had a hard time getting the head out, but I'm thinking that what I did was I didn't fill in the holes where the smoke's supposed to come out the incense burner.
Yeah.
So those little plugs were what was hard for me to get the head out because they were stuck in those holes. When I'm thinking that if I cut those little plugs off the mold and drill the holes later, because I can always, I got the
drill it out.
I got the original, so I know where the holes should be, and just drill them later.
If you even wanted to, you don't even have to if you didn't want to.
Yeah, it's cool looking, but now I got a piece of silicone stuck in one of those holes, and I cannot get that silicone out of there for nothing. I've tried tweezers. I tried one of these little dotting tools. I tried. The only way I think I'm going to get it out is to drill it out, and I'm afraid to do that.
Oh.
I don't want to drill on it. I tried pushing it out with a micro brush, trying pushing it out enough that I could get a hold of it with the tweezers, and all I did was
You
chip
have
it.
a air what is it?
Air compressor?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Use that.
I didn't think about that. I could take it out there and turn that air compressor on and maybe blow it right on out of there.
Yep.
The kind of weird thing about it is I didn't realize, I thought that hole went straight down, but it seems like it goes down and probably back. But if it goes back in the head, I'm trying to figure out where the smoke comes out at. Because there is no other holes after that one. The holes in the eyes aren't all the way through. So it's not coming out the eyes. I didn't get that. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't pull it out and why it was like that. And it's like, okay, this seems like it goes further back in the head. I don't know. I don't know. I want to pour it so bad. I'm afraid to pour it in polyurethane, though. I mean, I'm just afraid I'll have a hard time getting it out of there. But I do want to pour it.
Yeah. You'd have to do about 6 ounces at a time mixing.
Yep. And I don't even know how much that one's going to take. Now, I did jig-jag cut down the very front of it. But I have some big, thick, wide rubber bands.
Yeah.
To hold that together. So I'm not worried about it leaking there. I didn't cut on the back of it at all. So it's not going to leak back there at all. It's just being able to pull it out. And I do have some,
like a snake jaw in order to be able to get
I do have this spray.
The silicone mold release, yeah.
So, but I've tried that on that other dragon, and that stuff still didn't work. It still was hard to get it out. So I don't know. I just know that I want to pour it. I want to make some candles. I want to work on those diamond paintings and see if I can actually get them tacked to a canvas and get them to where you can hang them, because I would like Miss Jeannie to take all of hers home with her. Because she's got the Grinch. She's got some gnomes. She's got a multicolored, like a tie-dyed dragon that I did for her.
Ooh.
And I'd kind of like for them to go home with her. Although I know she was talking about she was running out of room to put stuff. I was like, well, you know what, Jeannie? That sounds like a personal problem.
Yard sale.
I mean, I could always hang on to that tie-dyed dragon because I really like that one. I would love to keep that one myself. And I did get a cute one the other day off of Amazon too. I need to quit doing that. I got another dragon statue. It's not as big, and the wings aren't out as far.
That's cool.
But it's a tree hugger. You're supposed to screw a screw in your tree, hang it on the tree, and it has this little solar lantern that hooks through its foot and hangs on it.
Oh, neat.
I don't want to put it outside.
Yeah.
I don't want someone stealing it out of my tree. I mean, I got 2 trees out front, but I don't want someone stealing that dragon out of my tree.
You could always put it in the backyard after you make a mold out of it, though.
That's true. It's a lot smaller than the other ones I got. It's a lot smaller than the other two I've made. And its wings aren't out as full in the back. So I'm thinking it might be a lot easier to get it out. It doesn't have any horn. I mean, the horns it has, I think it would be okay to get it out. I think I would have to plug the screw hole up so the silicone didn't go in it. But yeah, you can re-drill it.
Yeah.
After you pour it. But yeah, I kind of liked it. I really did. It was cute. And I seen it and it wasn't real expensive. And I thought, God dang it. It popped up on my Amazon. And I'm like, God bless you.
Yeah.
You're getting to be about as bad as Temu now, damn it. Quit popping up.
Gotta stay out from there.
Yeah. I try not to get on it. Let's see if I can bring it up so you can see. Yeah. I don't know if I can bring the picture. There you go. See,
that's cute.
It's not a real big dragon. It's not it looks bigger in the picture than it actually is. But it's cute. And I thought, you know, I might just hang that in my bedroom on the wall for like a little night light. Of course, it has to get light in order for the solar thing to light up. But I thought it was cute. I liked it, so I went ahead and got it. Yeah, it is cute. That is off of that's off of Amazon. That's where I get most. I just type in dragon statues and start looking. Which sometimes gets me in big time trouble. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a mold of it. I think I am. It's called a tree hugger. You're supposed to bolt it, put a bolt in your tree and hang it on your tree, and it has a little solar lantern. I just don't, I think it would be easier to make a mold out of because it doesn't have big flary wings like the last one I tried to make, the huge one I tried to make that didn't work. I have a fence hugger up there that's huge, but that one did not work out, and I'm not spending that kind of money to try it again. But that little one, yeah, I think I would try it. I think I might get some silicone and try it. Because I think it would be easier to get out of the mold than... Because you would put it in flat side up or flat side down. I think it would be fairly easy to pull out. Easier than any of the others I've done. Because, yeah, I've done some pretty rough ones. Did you make one of the... Did she send you the 3 dragon mold? Coral?
Who sent?
Did I send it to you or did I send it to Miss April first?
Oh, I bought the 3 dragon mold from Let's Resin.
No, I'm talking about the 3 dragons together.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Well, I sent it to April. She was supposed to make a mold out of it, and then she was supposed to send it to you.
Oh no, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Just like my rice paper I paid money for that I ain't seen yet. I ain't said anything because I know that she's busy and she's got a lot of stuff on her plate right now.
Yeah.
But I've already spent, it was more than what I thought it was going to be because I thought that rice paper was $1 a sheet and it ended up being more than that. and she sent me an
or
yeah,
something.
it was $2 a piece, and she sent me an invoice for $66 or $60 for that rice paper. And she asked me, could you send it in my box? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not in a hurry for it. And I know right now that, yeah, she's having a rough time.
Yeah.
So I haven't said anything about it, but because I don't really have anything to use it on right at the moment. At least I haven't thought of anything to use it on. I do have those copper fans that I want to do something with, but I don't know what. I keep looking at them and thinking, man, that would look cool with some decoupage rice paper. But then I look at the rice paper and it's not wide enough. And I'm like, well, that ain't gonna work. So I've yet to figure out what I'm going to use to. I mean, it might work on the smaller ones, but it's not going to work on the huge one. So I probably will figure out something to do with it, but as of yet, I haven't figured it out. All right, I think I'm going to head upstairs, really. I'm going to get my stuff picked up and put away. Well, of course, now I can't close. Now that I put all those little caps on those bottles, I can't close the box up. Oh, well. I guess I'll just cut the lids off the boxes.
How long ago was that we had? Did that have a bunch of dragons and stuff in that rice paper?
I can't remember seeing. I don't remember seeing any dragons, really. I know that I wanted some steampunk that she had. And it might have had dragons in it. Yeah, I think the first time she did it, it had dragons in it. The very first time she did it, had dragons in it. Why, did you order some?
I haven't gotten any yet.
Me neither. So.
I paid for it.
Me too.
That was last year.
Yep. I haven't paid for it.
Year.
I know that. I know she's having a rough time, so I haven't said anything. But I can't remember now what all I know there was like 32 sheets that I bought. What do you use paper for? Rice paper is used, Giselle, rice paper is used for a lot of decoupage stuff. You can put it in resin too, because I put it in resin. You can use it for resin. You can use it to decoupage on something with some Mod Podge or something.
Over glass.
Over glass. Yeah, Miss April sent me a bottle that she made on one of her lives that had the hummingbird on it upstairs. That's decoupaged on and has clay on the sides of it. It's a beautiful bottle with the hummingbirds, but you can use it on all kinds of stuff. It's just it won't work for the project I want it to work for, darn it. It's not quite wide enough for the fan project that I want to use it for. So I'm still trying to figure out an idea for that fan. But I think tomorrow my plan is to come down here and work on diamond paintings and see if I can get them tacked to canvases like I want them to be, so I can send some home with Miss Jeannie when Alan brings her up.
I've got to get a video edited, and then I'll be starting on another Tumblr.
I really can't tell you how many I got over there done that I need to finish so I can hang them up. I got a Betty Boop one that needs to go in my Betty Boop room. Like I said, that tie-dyed dragon. Oh, I'd love to keep that one. But Jeannie already claimed it. So I said I would do it for her. So I need to figure out if I can get it on the canvas. And then if I can, if it works out right and I have the right size canvas, then I want to do a video on it and show everybody how they can use a canvas to finish off their diamond paintings. I mean, I just have to get the staple gun and clear off my table enough so I can lay it out and get it stapled on there and see if it works.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see the picture of the dragon too.
Okay, hold on.
I agree.
It's on the other side of the basement there.
I love dragons.
Oh, shut up, King. Whoops. I'm about to drop all of them here.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'd like to keep that one.
Yeah, I agree. I would too.
And she already claimed it, but I would not let her claim this one.
Oh, she says you can have the tie-dye. She actually typed in there. She said you can have the. Oh, look at the dragon with the girls. I love that.
You know dang and well that you wanted the tie-dyed one. Come on. I love that one. I just love the coloring of it.
I love both those dragons.
Yeah. I have more over there. I gotta get them put up so I can get them hung up.
I hear puppy whining.
I might as well find a place over here to lay them out because I want to try and work on that tomorrow and see what I can do because I got this one too.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And then
that's some pretty colors. And these ones are already done?
Yep. I got some that aren't done. Oh, I did this one too. I really like this one, but I'm trying to remember which way it goes.
Ooh, peacock.
Yep. I just have so many done. I really need to finish them because this is one that I misplaced the diamonds. I gotta find the
diamonds for it.
I don't know where I put them. I can't seem to. Well, I'm going to wait till they move out so I can go tear that room up because it's got to be in that room. Has to be. There's nowhere else where it could be because that's where my diamond case is.
Gotcha.
I bought one lot that was different seasons and different holidays of the gnomes. What? You know you did, but I don't know. I don't know what you're talking. Go to sleep, Jeannie.
Good night, Miss Billy.
Good night, Miss Billy. Thank you for coming.
Hugs.
Love you. Big hugs. I can't write this time. I don't have any
No
wall
wall
space.
space.
Well, I don't care whether you got wall space. You got some diamond paintings coming. You got gnomes. You got the Grinch. Those are going to your house. You better find some wall space.
Say if not, you can roll up the Grinch one and send it to Gert in the UK.
That's true. I don't know how it would ship rolled up though.
Yeah, I'm
not sure how that would work. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe.
They'd have to go in one of those roll-up tubes.
Yeah, maybe it would stay. Maybe it would stay. I don't know.
If you sealed it with the dot glue, maybe, possibly, I don't know.
They're all sealed. I seal them right after I roll them down.
Jeannie says, no way.
I don't know what to tell you. You are going no way on the Grinch. Yeah. She wanted the Grinch. I did the Grinch for her. I have to finish it because it needs to go somewhere. And I had one where I bought like double-sided frames, because I had bought a 4-pack of hummingbirds, and they were done with like the gems instead of the diamond dots. They had the real pretty gems. Well, that didn't work out too well.
Aw.
Yeah, it wouldn't, once I got them, what I did was glued them on a piece of hard framing board and went to slide it in the frame, and it wouldn't fit in the frame.
Oh, darn.
I'm like, well, that sucks. So now I got it glued to something. No way on the Grinch. I knew she wouldn't let that Grinch go nowhere.
Being a Grinch on the Grinch.
she ain't
I don't
having
blame you. I love the Grinch too.
She ain't having that Grinch go anywhere. So I think I'm gonna get off here. Good night, Miss Jeannie. I love you. Good night, Miss Billy. Good night, Giselle. Good night. I think I'm gonna go. The dog's
Good night,
up there.
Giselle.
Good night, Giselle. Thank you for coming.
Good night, Miss Jeannie. Good night, everyone. Good night, Miss Billy. Good night, Miss Frances.
Good night, Miss Coral. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me.
You're very welcome.
I'll talk to you, well, maybe tomorrow when I come down here. If that works out, I want to show everyone how to do it if it works.
That'll be cool.
I'm going to try it first and see what